Unfortunately. Yeah, my objective as a journalist is to operate as all other journalists in any society. But unfortunately, like I said, sometimes you don't have all the tools, the materials you need to operate in as a journalist. But my objective so far, I think I'm always do my best. Always do my best to provide the accurate information to my readers.
And what do you hope to achieve with that?
My I hope to change the way people see the journalists in our community. But unfortunately, I think me, by myself, only one person cannot make the difference. We need so many, colleagues. Even you are on a radio station, even you have a TV show. But I think you need to do maximum effort. So when you go somewhere, you say I'm a journalist, so people can trust you or can say, okay, is someone do something positive in the Haitian community. But like on radio stations, sometimes if you go somewhere and you say, I have a show on the radio, most likely people, they don't care. Sometimes say, you kind of guy, you try to, you know, say things you don't really know on the radio. They don't really, see you as a professional, unfortunately. So I think my goal, I think so far, I'm going in the right direction because so far people, give credit to Le Floridian so far. I understand, the paper is free of charge, so people always looking for the paper, everywhere. So, especially exactly when they know the paper is gonna come out, like today or tomorrow. People, been checking out, to see if the paper is already, on distribution. But I feel like connect because I feel like because I'm really involved in terms of knowledge. I always do my best to connect to the Haitian community to know what's happening in the Haitian community, even politics, sport, entertainment. So I think I'm connected to the Haitian community, and I think the Haitian community, the members of the Haitian community also connect to the paper. Usually they call if the paper is, let's say, the paper is supposed to come out today, and they don't see the paper today, tomorrow, they're gonna start call, the office. The other question, the other way you said, I don't think so. You said what's the question again?
Whether they not only do they call, but they write letters.
Unfortunately, they do not participate in the paper because I used to make, put statement. You can send whatever you want to write. So we're gonna be, open to once we check it, open to publish it. It never happened. It used to happen at a certain time, but that some people, unfortunately, at that time, who were trying to take advantage of the paper to to do what they call propaganda. I don't know if it's the correct word in English, propaganda for political reasons. So we have to stop that, unfortunately. So because we cannot let people use the paper to as the agenda to go, for political career. For feedback, they don't really call, unfortunately. So this is very bad. Sometimes you don't really know where you're going with your Haitian people. The only way you know where you're going is when the person who does the distribution, he calls you, he say, man, they were waiting for the paper. I just pull off with the car, people, you say, oh man, you late, man, I was waiting for the paper. That's the only way. The other way you can say, people, in terms of feedback, it's happened very, very rare that you go to a place to renew the stock and you file one copy of the paper. Usually, when I talk to people, the owners, business owner, they say it take 1, maximum 2 days for all the papers to come. So that's the only way I can say there is, good feedback from those people. There's lack of financial support because if you don't get advertising, you cannot hire the best of the best. As an editor, I would like to hire the best of the best. But if you need to hire the best of the best journalists, you need money to pay. But the second thing is, the other barrier is people, Haitian people, they only talk to you when you go to them, you explain to them, okay, I'm gonna write this article, I'm gonna show people how you do this. If it is positive way, they're ready to go because they know you're gonna put their picture, on the cover. People are gonna call them, say, okay, I see your picture, da da da. But they don't really pay attention sometimes to the article itself. What is the content of the article? They pay attention. Oh, I see Mr. Colon. Oh, I see your picture on front page of the Floridien. But they don't participate in terms of talking to you. Sometimes you want to write an article about what's going on in some how do you call that? Some whatever institution, like public institution, who serve the community, and you want to go there to talk to the people, talk even to the people who taking service from that organization. They don't want to talk. So sometimes you have only to talk to the person in charge and just try to try to show the kind of job that person is doing in the community. But in the other side, you need the other people who taking service from them, who can tell you exactly are they satisfied or not with the service. But unfortunately, they don't want to talk. That's one of the main barriers. Well, you have to keep going. Sometimes I can find it's happened very rare that you find somebody who want to sit down with you and talk to you about a specific subject. But sometimes, let's say something is going on in the community, and you go to see Mr. X. Mr. X, for some reason, say, "Oh man, I don't want to talk." I remember, I have a fact for you. I remember when I have to mention the name, Mr. Ringo Kaya, get arrested, and I went to try to talk to those people who are in charge of so many, Haitian centers, who provide services to Haitian community. I contact four of them, just one has accepted to talk. And even talk, sometimes they say, okay, I don't want you to mention this part of the interview. But it's not really easy to operate as a real journalist, in the Haitian community.
People are afraid to come out.
Yeah, they are afraid because they are accustomed to that in Haiti. In Haiti, you don't want to talk, to say everything. But I think they still have this in mind, the fact that they say something wrong, which is not wrong because you have to tell the truth, and they know if I say something wrong, not too good about Mr. Colon, you're gonna get mad. Sometimes Mr. Colon doesn't really mad. A brother of Mr. Colon is mad at you. I remember one day there's a guy who came after me, looking for me because I wrote an article about his brother. But I wasn't there in the office at that time. When I came back, the guy said, well, there's a guy who came here, he's looking for you. He said, you write a bunch of ta-da-da-da about his brother. He was very mad. Unfortunately, this is not a good way to do things in the Haitian community. You have the right to respond. Let's say you write an article about me, something really, I think the facts is not, what you say is not really correct. I have to call you or send you a letter, and the law or the principles of journalists, you need to publish, the other side. So unfortunately, in that situation, people don't really connect to the paper. That make your job very difficult to do.